An incident that happened on a family gathering, vacation, whatever. In my family growing up, in my younger days when my mom and dad were still together, and my brother and my two sisters, my dad used to like to have Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff at our house because my mom was a great cook and so was my grandpa. My grandpa would come over and cook. But my dad's family, he had 12 brothers and sisters, and they all had a bunch of kids. So you'd get like 100 people, would be trying to come at our house, and we weren't rich by any means. Everybody would bring something, and we'd do these things. But the problem was my dad was an ex-fighter, a boxer, and he was always fighting with his brothers. I mean, they fought growing up. My uncles told me stories about my dad because my dad was a badass. He could beat anybody up. And it would be like, so every time they got together, if there was any kind of, they'd start playing cards. They'd start drinking. My mom would goes, okay, now you kids, she'd hear it starting to go and say, okay, you kids, you go outside and play. Everybody get out of the house. And sure enough, you son of a bitch, you'd hear it, man, through the window. And then bang, boom, sham, bam, man, stuff, the furniture getting knocked over, rolling and tumbling. My dad would get into it with one of his 2 or 3 brothers that he always fought with, and they would fight. And the whole family screaming, the wives would get the kids out, oh my God, Robert did it again. My dad, right? Robert, that son of a, they'd cuss at him, and all my brothers would jump him and get him on the ground. And then I'd be like, hey man, it's not fair, they're beating my dad up. But then the party was over. It was like everybody left, pissed off, wouldn't talk together. It was like, it happened every time. It was like our family gatherings when I was a family, when my mom and dad finally split up. My dad had a bad drinking problem and a bad violent problem. And it was just hilarious though, because my dad was so badass. Me and my cousins would be looking through the window and my dad would be like knocking people out. Like, boom, that brother's gone. Boom, that brother's gone. We said, look at him. Like, I was so proud of him being such a badass. But looking back now, he was a little too violent. He had a drinking problem.